Hi, and welcome to another edition of our Celebrities videos, and today we'll be remembering Diana Dörẓ, the UK's very own Marilyn Monroe. Just after World War II, London was badly in need of some homegrown glamour. They found it in Diana Dörẓ, an English film and television actress blonde bombshell promoted as the country's own Marilyn Monroe. Like Monroe, Dörż struggled to be accepted as a serious actress, turned out to have a terrible choice in men, and died way too soon. This is a celebration of her life. And just before we begin, make sure you watch this video to the end, hit the subscribe button for 7 years of luck, leave a comment "I subscribed," and we'll do our best to reply to your comment. Her early days. Born in Swindon, Wiltshire on the 23rd of October 1931 at the Haven Nursing Home to Albert Edward Sidney Fluke and Winifred Maud Mary, Diana Dörẓ is a television actress and singer who first came to the public notice as a blonde bombshell in the style of American Marilyn Monroe. Before her birth, Mary was reportedly having an affair with another man, and when she announced that she was pregnant with Diana, she admitted she had no clear idea who the real man who impregnated her was. Growing up, Diana was a huge movie enthusiast. Some of her early inspirations came from the likes of Lana Turner, Jean Harlow, and Veronica Lake. She got her early education at a small private school, Selwood House, and entered a beauty contest meant to find a pinup girl for Soldier magazine. She came in third place, which led her to work as a model in art classes and began to appear in local theater productions such as A Weekend in Paris and Death Takes a Holiday. Her acting career. At 14, Diana was offered a place to study at the London Academy of Music and Dramatic Art, or LAMDA, becoming the college's youngest student. Dörż acted in public theater pieces for LAMDA Productions, one of which was seen by casting director Eric Lapine Smith. He suggested Dörż for a contract in what became the actor's screen debut in the noir 1947 film The Shop at Sly Corner. She changed her name to get a contract. During the signing of the contracts with LAMDA, in agreement with her father, she changed her contractual surname to Dörż, the maiden name of her maternal grandmother. Returning to LAMDA 2 weeks later, she was asked by her agent to audition for Holiday Camp by dancing the jitterbug with actor John Blythe at a pay rate of £10 per day for 4 days. She graduated in spring 1947 by winning the London Films Cup, awarded to LAMDA by Sir Alexander Korda for the girl most likely to succeed in films. She tied the knot 3 times. Diana Dörż tied the knot 3 times in her lifetime. She first married Dennis Hamilton in 1951. This marriage came to an end after the death of her Hamilton in 1959. In the same year, she got into her second marriage with Richard Dawson. With her husband's earnings meager at best, Dörż had little choice but to become her family's sole breadwinner. In 1966, she abandoned the hopes of Hollywood to return to the United Kingdom. Hard times compelled Dörż to play Prince Charming in pantomime and work in a cabaret act in clubs outside of London. In 1967, her marriage to Dawson collapsed and she lost custody of her 2 sons. The same year, Dörż was forced to declare bankruptcy. And in 1968, Dörż risked marriage a 3rd time with the actor Alan Lake, a man of working-class origins who, in 1970, was sentenced to prison for 18 months for his involvement in a bloody pub brawl. Despite some dramatic ups and downs, Dörz's marriage to a man who was 9 years her junior would in fact last. Lake was the father of her 3rd son, Jason. Back on stage. Dörz's career revived in the early 1970s, and there were signs she was moving in new directions. In 1970, she appeared on stage at London's Royal Court Theatre as the brassy widow in 3 Months Gone. That same year, she made a favorable impression in her role in Jerzy Skolimowski's film Deep End, and appeared as Jocasta in Sophocles' Oedipus at the Chichester Festival. She died from meningitis. Towards the end of her life, Dörż had meningitis and twice underwent surgery to remove cancerous tumors. Fighting her own battle with obesity, she hosted a dieting series on breakfast television and gave advice to the lovelorn on Good Morning Britain. A true survivor in the celebrity jungle, she wrote several volumes of memoirs and spoke candidly to the media of being a cancer patient, which began in 1982. In the last years of her life, Dors was devoted to her sons and had become a solid British mom. She died on the 4th of May 1984, aged 52, at the BMI Princess Margaret Hospital in Windsor from a recurrence of ovarian cancer, first diagnosed 2 years before. After her death, Alan Lake burned all of Dors' remaining clothing and fell into a depression. On the 10th of October 1984, Lake did a telephone interview with Daily Express journalist Jean Rook, and then walked into their son's bedroom and took his own life by firing a shotgun into his mouth. The alleged fortune. After her death, Dors was reportedly said to have hidden away more than £2 million in banks across Europe. While alive, she gave her son, Mark Dawson, a sheet of paper on which she told him was a code that would reveal the whereabouts of the money. His stepfather, Alan Lake, supposedly knew the key that would crack the code. Unfortunately, he committed suicide soon after her death, and Dawson was left with an apparently unsolvable puzzle. Despite the tragedy of her unfulfilled career and her attraction to really bad men, Dors remained resilient and cheerful in the face of adversity, representing the period between the end of the war and the coming of Lady Chatterley and paperback. And that is it in today's video. If you enjoyed this clip, do smash the like button, share, and subscribe for more interesting celebrity videos.